Hi guys, welcome back to Boat Chef. Today we're going to make some enchiladas. Enchiladas are kind of one of those things that people seem to think are more difficult to make than they are. It's really just as simple as choosing your ingredients and rolling it all up in a tortilla with some sauce and cheese. So we're going to start with cutting up our zucchini and onions, which are my fresh ingredients that are going into these enchiladas. Since I don't like my onions to be crunchy and super spicy, and neither does Jim, we are going to saute them up a little bit before we put them in the enchiladas. While those are cooking, we are going to chop up the tofu. One of the great things about using tofu as a protein in your food is that it will soak up any of the flavors that you add to it. It's sort of a blank canvas of sorts. So while the onions are cooking, I'm going to soak it in, mix it up with some of the enchilada sauce so that it soaks up the enchilada sauce flavor. So next I'm going to add in the zucchini, which I'm not cooking first. And the roasted corn. And I just realized I grabbed too small of a bowl, so we're transferring I rinsed the black beans, so now we're going to add them in as well. And the last thing, the onions. Alright, we mix it up really good. And we'll be ready to fill. First thing you do is spread a little bit of sauce in the bottom of your pan. sort of swish it around so that it covers the whole bottom of the pan. Then we put some more sauce on a plate. You can use either flour or corn tortillas for your enchiladas. I prefer corn tortillas, and I highly recommend when you're using them, you cook them a little bit before you roll them, because otherwise they kind of end up grainy and a little weird. So we're gonna cook our tortillas a little bit first. Now we put it on a paper towel so that it can soak up a little bit of the grease, and throw another one in. Then we take the tortilla, and it's going to be hot, just so you know, and roll it in the sauce. Then we put it in the pan, scoop a little bit of the filling in a line. Should have opened the cheese first. Then we sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Don't forget to flip your other tortilla. Roll it up and kind of squish it in the corner. We try and get them as close to each other as we can so you can fit as many as you can in the pan. If you can get a second butt into your kitchen, it's very helpful to have one person doing tortillas and one person doing sauce and filling. If you can't make that happen, as you can see, it's obviously possible to do it with just one person, but it definitely makes life easier and a little bit less messy because your fingers get all full of enchilada sauce when you're doing this. So weird. I don't know if you can hear the bubbles, but we got a diver cleaning the bottom right now, so that's what that is.
We're not sinking.
We're not sinking. Woo! But we are zinking, right?
Yeah, we're zinking.
Zinking, but not sinking.
I feel like there's a lot of smoke in here.
Hot, 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 hot. Well, we opened the top. You're right though. Our thing hasn't gone off yet. Alright, last thing before you put them in the oven, we put the last of the sauce over the top, kind of get them nice and good and saucy. Saucy, saucy, saucy. And sprinkle the whole thing with cheese, which is saucy anyway because I've been putting my fingers on it. Then we bake.